Welcome in, Tamers. Today we're joined by the most amazing of tricks, the Thomas of tricks, and he is on the sticks, but this time he was on the table, winning with Megidramon, and he's going to run us through it today. So yeah, I'm going to hand over. Feel free to take it away.
I'm not winning all the time, unfortunately. I lost one time and I messed up big time, but I still got second and got my invite for that, so we're fine with that. We were playing Megidramon today. Some people have been questioning the deck's place in the meta. Some people think it's a surprise pick. Me and a couple of friends personally think it's one of the best decks in the format. That's up for debate, but what I can tell you is that I went X1 today, going undefeated until finals. I'm just going to get straight into the build if that's alright. So we'll start with the Digitama. We're on 4 of the promo Digimon. For some reason, well, I say for some reason, this isn't to the price. It's the Tama that lets you play that. Some people are on red base. Don't play red base, play purple base for goodness sake. This egg lets you add back a Growl or Gallant from trash. Recursion, one of the best things the purple deck can do. We're on 4 of the BT21 Grmon. Pitch 1 correct name to draw 2. Inherit on delete, gain in memory. We're then on 4 of the Rush Grmon and 3 Gil X. The Gil X is for extra dig, and it turns your Grmon into a live deletion inherit, so it sets a little bit of a trap. Also, easy cycle and search. And then the Rush Grmons, because this deck is so reliant on filling your trash, this card becomes live pretty much every single game. And he also free plays out of some of the other bodies that we play, including some of the level 4s. So we have 4 of the new Grmon, 3 Grmon X, and 1 Black Grmon. This Grmon mills 2 or pops a 4K. If it pops a 4K, you don't mill 2. Ideally, you want it to mill 2. Same inherit as the Grmon. If it deletes, it gains a memory. Growl X, this card needs to be banned. It's draw 1, trash 1. Then, if you have the correct name, you play a Grmon in name from trash without paying its cost. And then Black Grmon is a tech piece. I think probably it should be EX3 Grmon, but I like the ability to double mill your opponent over a Grmon, sorry, and then pick up either a Grmon if you needed another one for raising, or it just picks up another name if you're missing a piece. But I think probably EX3 Grmon is better in that case. 4 Warr Growl, 2 Warr Growl X. This is the best card, one of the best cards in the deck. It's a mill 2, gain 3 retail. Then for every 10 cards in both players' cumulative trash, you turn it into a Chaos Gallant or Megidramon for a 1 reduced cost for each 10 value. Usually you're just swinging this. This is the Warr Growl X is a tech piece. It evolves over it, gains 3k, pops a 10k or less, and then provides bounce immunity and bot deck immunity. So it's good for green decks or decks that are like Omni X, for example. It protects you against those sort of effects. But this is always the Warr Growl you're promoting it or evolving and swinging into to evolve into your boss monster, which is Black Rose Dragon. No, sorry, it's Megidramon. Megidramon evolves for 4 over Grmon level 5 in name. Security tap +1. At the end of the attack, deletes all Digimon. And then on delete, for every 10 cards in trash, play a Gil or Grmon, play cost 3 +2 for every 10 cards in trash. This basically swings when you swing with Warr Growl, you evolve into this, do 2 damage, commit Toaster Bathtub, gain 2 memory, burn a security off of the Warr Growl inherit. I forgot to mention the inherit is burn a security on delete. So you effectively do 3 damage with this attack every time you swing it, or if you want to play it safe and control the board, you can raid into a standing body, burn 1 security, and get your on deletes as well as the X antibody deletes. And then for tech level 6s, we run 1 BT13 Galmon, 1 promo Galmon. They come up in different situations. This one just plays for free late game, and then this one plays for free if you play this for late game, because it only requires you have a 13k body on the board, rather than it be your opponent's. And then you do play this for 0, swing, play this for 0, delete, swing, and that's a lethal line you can do. Also, it recovers 1 and is a blocker in some cases. That is it for Digimon. Options. We're running 4 training. That's not an option, sorry. 2 boost, 2 Digimon I designed, 2 purple scrambles. These are all the delays. Probably the best consistency pieces. Boost I like because sometimes you need memory banked. Scramble is what protects you from deck out. And then Digimon I designed is one of those cards that either does nothing or wins you the game. The idea with Digimon I designed is that when you delete a Digimon, you can evolve a Geel or Grmon into a Growl or Gallant innate. So when a Digimon is deleted by effect. So in theory, you swing Megidramon, everything dies. This is now pending. You can go play Rush Geel, Digimon I designed, turn it into a Growlmon for 0, or you go play a Warr Growl, turn it into a Gallantmon. But like the main reason you want it live realistically is you go Warr Growl X for 1, pop a body, Digimon I designed, evolve into Megi for 0, and then you just do free check at 16k. So that's why it's in there. But it's also draw 1 trash 1, so you can set up Rush Geel in trash. You can pitch a card you don't need. Pretty like straightforward. The standard cards. Now, many people might remember an old Gallant list I posted on KNT Elixir's channel, which you should go subscribe to if you're not already a member, which was a Gallantmon list. And it was a Gallantmon list which ran as one of the best options they've ever printed and still haven't banned. 3 Gravkush. And because we're allowed to still, 1 Jack Raid. I get people and ah about Gravkush not working for them. People read Game 2 memory at the end of turn lose 2 memory. What I want you guys to do is I want you to just put your hand over that effect and just say it's Game 2 memory. Guarantee. The extra effects, that's optional. Because you can't lose 2 memory if you win the game. It's so bright. They've not banned it, and we're allowed to run 4 of them. I run 3, 4 is probably too many. You can probably get away with 2. But realistically, these cards exist so that at any point in the game, you just have unreactable memory that your opponent can't account for, and you just cheat. Like, you just cheat and win the game. Jack Raid is the same, but it's like scales with your trash and also has a security effect. 1 calling because, again, purple options are busted.
Yep.
And then 4 Analog Goof. Guys, where's TAKATO? You don't need him. He's not good in this deck. You only need this guy. This is all you need. It says when a level 5 is deleted or higher with sources, print memory and Hachitama. You don't need to blitz. You just keep turn. Like the thing I want people to take away from a list like this is that, realistically speaking, why I think this is the best deck, one of the best decks in the format, is that the overall core of the deck, which I'm kind of just like laying out here, the Growl X, Geel X, and the Geelmon. As long as you have like the correct amount of ratios for these, realistically, there's like 35 cards you had to put in, and then the rest of the 15, you can put whatever the hell you want in. These are like the main good cards. Everything else is just there to help the effect resolve as many times as possible. But like the reason I don't like TAKATO is that it's not just running TAKATO, it's you're committing other resources to playing TAKATO. So you're playing the BT19 Grmon as well. You're probably playing the EX3 Warr Grmon, which people really like because it mills free on both sides and plays TAKATO to free. But then it doesn't do anything after that. You can't cheat yourself into Megidramon, which is the whole point of the deck, is like cheating your way into Megidramon, then end of attack, deleting yourself, keeping turn by your on-deletion effect, which is why Analog Goof is so much better, because in theory, this allows you to play from more control. Again, if you swing into a stack, it means you get to reset with more memory, play more resources, play something else or to like cycle more cards, and like just kind of play in your opponent's face without really being punished for it. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the Megidramon list. We went X and 1 today. We played into Galmon round 1, which I won 2-0. Royal Knights round 2, which I won 2-0. Purple Hybrid round 3, which I won 2-1, which was very close. Galmon round 4, which was a 2-0 win, and then I lost to Royal Knights in round 5, which was a 1-2 loss. So I bricked game 2, unfortunately, but it was the only brick I had that entire run, so I'll take it. Yeah, that's the list. I came second. I have my Nats invite. I'm really happy. Try it out and just cheat. Just enjoy cheating. Enjoy playing a belligerent deck that is basically purple hybrid / baby's first birds.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much, Trix. Thank you
Mr. MiniKill.
once again to, let's get that name in there, Duke's Gaming here in Pontypool for hosting this store regional to begin with. As of right now, we'll get on out and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace. It's so high.